Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Just a second. Alright, just want to make sure. Yep. Okay. I fuck with this little beady beat. Shit. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl, Ajiana, and I'm back with another video. So, honestly, I'm gonna keep it going with the story times and stuff like that. Because back then, I used to make a lot of story times, like back in the day, whatever. I used to make a lot of story times, but hold on, let me turn that off. But yeah, I have my heater on in the back, and it just made things super overstimulating. But anyway, so I'm back with it and whatever. I'm gonna keep it going with the story times and stuff. I have so many story times at this point. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes as a creator and stuff, I just feel like it's about like the material, the content and whatever. And sometimes you run out of content, you can run out of material because there's nothing going on in your life at the moment. So yeah, but I've been MIA for a very long time on YouTube. So like, I got nothing but story times. I really do. So yeah, we're gonna do a little smoke session and whatever. I'm gonna oil my face because I just washed my face and stuff like that. And we're gonna get into this story time. So I have a really recent story time. Oh, by the way, I'm using some Jamaican black castor oil and whatever from Parador or Dior or whatever. So I'll just apply it like so. Drop, drop. But like, truly and honestly, I know people who be like slugging this all over their face and stuff. I can't. I already have oily skin and stuff. I can't balance it. So I just try to like use as much as I actually need and leave the rest. I don't really like doing slugging and whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna oil my face real quick. My face is feeling all dry because I just washed it. Just gonna oil it. And then, yeah. Oh Lord, I look crazy. Ciao. Ciao. Anyways, so yeah, we all know that my face is oily because of the oil. Okay, okay. So let's get into the story time. Oh, actually, before we get into the story time and whatever, I kind of want to roll up. So we can do our little smoke sessions and stuff like that. I ain't forget about y'all. I definitely was gonna come back yesterday, but my friend ended up calling me and whatever. We was on the phone for like 2 hours because you know how that go. And yeah, like, I done smoked my little shit with her, and that's what had happened. I just always feel like every time I make a video, I be having so much going on in the back. Like, why am I like all the way over here and all the way over there and all the way over here? Like, it's just too much, man. It's too much. See what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I knew it. Oh my goodness. I left my lighter with my brother yesterday. I'm so mad. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I found a lighter. I left that lighter, but it's okay. Anyways, I'm gonna light up my little incense or whatever. Get the vibes going. It's really in the morning, so really, in reality, this is like a, what do you call it? A wake and bake story time session. I gotta take these braids out eventually, because they're starting to get a little, you know, fuzzy and shit like that. So yeah, y'all, I'm trying to keep my posture right. Y'all probably like, when you gonna start the video? I'm starting a video, okay? So yeah, I got everything together. A little rollies, the whatever, Yeti. And yeah, there's reasons why I love YouTube versus fucking TikTok, because my ass would have been restricted right now. Anyways, so yeah, guys, let's get into this story time. So I have a lot of story times or whatever, but I'm gonna do the most recent story time because like I really need to play off of my memory and whatever. So yeah, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. So basically, you guys, like, I definitely was one of those people who were like, oh my god, how come I don't have any friends and stuff like that. Every friend that I had literally like backstabbed me, betrayed me in one way, shape, or form possible. I have a lot of story times about fake friends actually, but we're not gonna get into all of that today because there's just really too many experiences. But yeah, so the most recent friendship that I tried to pursue, because I'm like, oh my god, I can't be doing this lonely girl shit and stuff. Like, oh my god, it's getting depressing, it's getting boring and tiresome. Like, let me try to go out there, put myself out there and make some friends. So I have this one girl that I know on TikTok and whatever, but I actually had her as a friend on Facebook for a real long time. So but we never really interacted. We just knew each other off of Facebook, you know, and that was really all. So yeah, you know, I had gotten her TikTok and stuff like that, or we just found each other on TikTok because, like, you know, the mutuals and stuff like that. You know, we're both from Boston and whatever. So yeah, hold on. Oh, okay, I got it right here. I'll put my mirror right here and shit. Yes, please. Okay, so basically, like, we never really talked and stuff like that until this year. Like, we've had each other as friends on social media for a real long time and whatever. But yeah, so I ended up seeing her on TikTok and whatever, because we would be like liking each other's stuff and whatever here and there, blah blah, you know, hyping each other, blah blah. So one day I'm just on TikTok and I'm like bored as hell, and I see her, you know, her post on TikTok, and she was just like, you know, she was lit as fuck in her video. I'm like, oh my god, that's the girl that I need to be hanging out with this summer. Like, seriously, I need to get myself out the house and whatever. I need to be outside. And she looked like she's with all of the ratchet activities, shit, and whatever. I feel like I would just have a fucking good time. Like, let me see what's up with her. So yeah, I ended up commenting on her post and stuff like that. I'm like, oh my god, girl, like, we need to hang out and blah blah blah. Like, we need to hang out. Like, oh my god, you seem so fun, and you know, you seem lit, and da 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 da. She's like, oh, and she replied back and she was like, yeah girl, like, you know, anytime, hit me up. I'm gonna text you my number, blah 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 blah. So I'm like, all right, cool. So she hits me up, she texts me her number and stuff like that. And yeah, we just start talking and stuff. Like, we on the phone, we FaceTiming and stuff. We matching a split on FaceTime, just, you know, chopping it up, getting to know each other. Or like, honestly, at that point we was just really making plans. Like like, you know, hey girl, what you be up to? What you be doing? Oh, I'm into that too. Oh my god, yeah girl, we should hang out, blah blah blah. It happened super quick, to the point where like we literally made plans that same day. Like, so yeah, we made plans and stuff like that. I don't know, I think it was either the same day or the next day, I really forget. So, because it really happened so fast. Like, so anyways, next thing I know, I'm taking an Uber all the way to Providence and whatever. And like she got me the Uber. The Uber was like fucking $50 or whatever. I'm like, oh my god, you girl, you did not have to do that. Like, so yeah, I ended up going over there and whatever. I get there and whatever, and it's this little trailer park type of scene going on and whatever. It's like mad trailers next to each other and shit like that. And I'm like, okay, okay, girl, okay. Like I don't judge people and whatever. Like I done lived in a shelter before. Like I done lived on a couch before. Like I get it how you get it and whatever. So, and like, you know what? Like, I'm just not a judgmental person like that, which I should be. And people are always telling me I'm judgmental. I'm just like, maybe you should be because you need to learn discernment. But anyways, yeah, so I'm rolling up, by the way, y'all. So if y'all rolling up y'all spliffs, come on, come on, come on. I'm rolling. So, yeah. Anyway. So I get there, you know, I get to this little trailer and stuff like that. I'm like, all right, cool. Whatever. You know, she comes, greets me and stuff like that. We go into her crib or the trailer, whatever you want to call it. She introduces me to her little roommate and stuff. She's like, hey, this is Wayne and whatever. And Wayne is like some short little white guy and whatever. He kind of looks like he do drugs or whatever, or he's dipped and dabbled in drugs and stuff like that. Whatever. I'm not here to chill with him, and I hope we ain't here to chill with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Nah, bro. I'm like, hey, Wayne, what's up? Like, and then we go in her room and stuff, and she got, you know, like, it's a fucking trailer. Like, I'm not gonna explain that shit. She had a room, you know? At least she had a fucking room. So we get her shit and whatever, and it's cool. Like I might insert clips from that night because I did take some clips. I took clips. So yeah, I get there and whatever. We just chilling. We just like talking, like, hey, you know, like, yeah, we're here finally and stuff like that. She had a bottle and whatever. So we're like, okay, like, Betty, shot a Glock, like, you know. And we're like, what's the vibes? Like, what we doing tonight? Blah, blah. To be honest with you guys, I had work that day and whatever. And I really just wanted to meet her. Like, I'm a sucker for good experiences. Like, no matter the fucking cost. Like, I'll call off of work and whatever if I feel like it's a experience that I probably wouldn't be able to have every day or whatever. Like, yeah. Or just having fun and enjoying myself. Like, I don't do that shit all the time. So whenever I get the opportunity and whatever, I'm taking the opportunity if I could. So yeah, like I didn't plan on calling out of work, but I was, as soon as we started drinking and stuff like that, and like, you know, the vibe started setting in, I'm like, yeah, like I want to go out tonight, like, you know, fucking. So I was just like, yeah, let me call out, da 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 da. So, and it better be fucking worth it. So yeah, we ended up going out and stuff. Well, I ended up calling out, blah blah blah. We over here taking shots, getting lit. Everything's cool. So she was like, oh yeah, like I have this dude that wants to chill with us and stuff like that we could go chill with. This is definitely not how she talks. By the way, this girl's ratchet as hell. She's loud as hell. I'm just improvising. So yeah, she's like, yeah, like this guy wants to, you know, my little wooty woo or whatever. She oh my god, guys. Yeah. So she's like, he want to chill. Well, we could see if we could go chill with him and stuff like that. Like, you know, it's gonna be mad fun. He got bottles, he got blah, we got blah, he got blah. And I'm just like, oh, okay. So to be honest with you guys, I haven't chilled with a girl like this in a while. Like a while. And y'all know what type of girls I mean and whatever. Those girls that be looking for like niggas that be like, where's the vibe and stuff like that. Like, I don't usually, I've chilled with bitches like that in the past. I'm too old for shit like that because I have shit like, I just you guys get what I'm saying though. Like, I know y'all get what I'm saying when I say like chicks like that be like calling the niggas and stuff like that, like, oh my god, me and my girl want to. I usually don't hang out with girls like that because I don't care to be in a nigga's face and stuff. And to be honest with you, I have my own shit. I really don't need to be in a nigga's face for nothing. We didn't even need to be in a nigga's face for nothing because we already had everything that we really needed and whatever. So yeah, but she's the type of person that's like, oh yeah, you know, he'll spend money on us and stuff like that and blah 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 blah. I'm like, okay, whatever. You know, I ain't really looking for no trick right now. Like, I don't really know how you get down. So I'm starting to ask more and more questions and stuff like that. Like, girl, what do you do? Because you be saying you get money, but what do you do exactly? I'm like, are you a hooker? She's like, a hooker? A hooker? She's like, no, I be getting money. I be tricking these niggas and stuff like that. I don't know, a hooker and whatever. Oh, you're so, okay, my bad. You're a prostitute. My bad. Shit. I really didn't know there was a difference like that. But, yeah, so she be popular, she be selling it. She be selling it. No, I didn't say celibate. I said she be selling it. Selling it. So, yeah. So I'm like, oh, okay. You know what? Honestly, that's none of my business. But to be honest with you, when people be like, oh my God, you're so judgmental to me and whatever, you know, it's like, why wouldn't I be? I'm not like knocking sex workers or however bitches getting money or whatever. I'm not knocking that and whatever. But like, you gotta use discernment. If you don't ask questions like this and stuff like that, imagine being put in a situation where you don't know what the fuck she's doing and you down the street or you walking with her or whatever, and then motherfuckers come up and she's like, yeah, I'm with that, and then she look at you and they look at you and you're like, what the fuck is going on? And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like you don't want to be blindsided or caught off guard like that. So for sure, I'm asking questions and stuff. And she talking about she getting money, but she don't got a job. So I had to ask. Okay. So yeah, anyways, let me find my Fronto because I'm trying to roll up and stuff like that, and I can't find my Fronto. Guys, my Fronto was in the back right here. Anyway, so yeah. So that was, I'm like, okay, cool, whatever, you know, you do what you do and whatever, as long as you got money and you ain't the broke friend, to be honest with you. That's all I give a fuck about. Like, this bitch just got me my fucking Uber. This wasn't no cheap fucking Uber ride and whatever. So she getting money. I believe it and whatever, and you know what? As long as she could take care of herself and hold her own weight and whatever, because I did not come out here to do none of that shit. We cool. I really don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not gonna be there when you do none of that crazy crap or whatever. By the grace of God, like, what the fuck? But yeah, so we started making plans and whatever. Like, we're like, okay, like, let's go out to eat and whatever, and then we're gonna go hit the club. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a plan. It sounds like a vibe. So this is my first time in Providence, Rhode Island and stuff like that. This is my first time having a friend that like lives out in Providence and stuff. So yeah, like, we ended up going. I was excited as fuck to go outside and shake my ass. Like, seriously. I came out there for the experience of going to the club. It was my first time ever going to a club. First time being in fucking Providence. First time meeting this crazy bitch. It's the first time for a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to do it up. Long story short. So, yeah, we ended up taking an Uber. Mind you guys, we none of us have cars, obviously, but we ended up taking an Uber to this Chinese restaurant and whatever, and it was so like ghetto. It was the ghettoest restaurant, buffet, Chinese buffet restaurant, seafood at that. The most ghetto fucking restaurant I've ever been to. And I was so shocked because I'm like, damn, like, why do people gas Providence so much? Providence is like in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, and at least where the fuck she lived and whatever, you know? Like, it was just not a vibe. Like, you literally, I feel like it's just nightlife. Like, it's only lit at night type shit and whatever because like the clubs and stuff. But other than that, Providence is boring as fuck. Like, it's one of those towns where I feel like you gotta know people. But then again, I've only been on her side and stuff like that, so I don't know. But that shit was really disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, we got to this fucking raggedy ass fucking seafood buffet and whatever. And I was just like not impressed at all. Like I'm like, what the fuck is this? I don't even know if I really trust the food here, bro. But I was high as fuck. I was basically crossfaded and whatever. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, I guess. Anyway, so and she paid for that too, I think. I'm not even gonna lie, I think she paid. She was tricking on me. No cap, guys. No fucking cap. So yeah, we ended up leaving and stuff. We got another Uber to the club. Did we go to her crib after that, or did we go to the club? I don't fucking remember. I think we went straight to the club though. So yeah, we went to this first club. It was actually like a little lounge and whatever. It was a little lounge and it was so cute. I'm gonna put the photos in, or the videos, the clips, or whatever if I can. Like honestly, nowadays and whatever, when it comes to this YouTube shit, I just want to fucking record and upload it. Like all that extra shit just makes me not like the editing and whatever. It will really make me not even want to upload it. But I'm sorry, y'all. I'm lazy. I'm sorry. But yeah. Anyways, so yeah. We ended up going to this cute little lounge and whatever, super cute and shit. So this is where everything started to go left though. All right. So as the night moves along, it's just her and I, and we're at this little lounge and whatever, and everything's cool until the waitress and whatever done fucked up. I don't even remember what the fuck happened. All I remember is that she was upset at the waitress because, and she started claiming that the waitress was racist and stuff like that because the waitress did something and whatever that ticked her off, or she like, yeah, something that ticked her off and whatever. Whole time I'm sipping on my little drinky drink and whatever, just like in La La Land. Like I'm not the type of person, like if I came out to have a good time and whatever, it's really gonna take me a lot to get me out of my own zone. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so she's over here upset. I'm over here just like floating around all drunk. Well, kind of tipsy. I'm not gonna say drunk yet and whatever. So yeah. And then actually we might have been drunk. Like we was pre-gaming before we went and everything. We weren't that drunk though, because we ended up getting food. But yeah, so we ended up leaving and stuff because honestly the music was trash. Like the place was cute as fuck. The music was trash. Like I swear to God, they was playing the fucking Hokey Pokey at one time. All the white people came out on the floor and started dancing. I'm just like, yeah, girl, we gotta go. We gotta go. Like this their shit. Like let's step out their fucking way. Like nigga getting crazy doing the Hokey Pokey and shit. Like I'm not about to do the Hokey Pokey. So yeah, we ended up leaving. We literally both gave each other that look like, yeah, let's bounce. Okay. So yeah, that happened. Like I said, she was pissed off and whatever while we was leaving about at the fucking waitress and stuff. She came to the front, like the hostess and stuff, and started complaining to them and whatever about the fucking waitress and stuff. And it was just some scary bullshit and shit like that. Like she wasn't really about shit, because then the fucking waitress came from the corner and whatever, and she was just like and then we ended up leaving. So we ended up leaving and stuff like that. We go down the elevator and we're in the elevator with this group of guys or so or whatever, you know, and these little niggas are not like, they look like they were not even checking for us. Why would I was not checking for them? Like they were nothing. I feel like they were all shorter than me and whatever. These little preppy kids or stuff like that. Like I don't fucking know. All I know is that they're not my type. So I wasn't checking for them. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. They're kind of invisible to me at this point. So we're in the elevator and whatever. She's over here acting stupid and whatever. Like literally. Because we got hella buttons. Well, not hella buttons and whatever, but like everybody done been in a fucking elevator before and whatever. So there's like all them buttons up there, and then there's the lobby, and then the fucking floor 1 and stuff like that. She's up here pressing the buttons underneath lobby and floor 1. I'm like, girl, what's going on? So yeah, like I'm like, boop. Like the lobby, boop. So we ended up getting to the lobby and stuff like that. I'm like, whatever, the niggas came out the fucking elevator and whatever. I'm like, yeah, girl, I don't know, I must be drunk or something like that. So Little did I know she was gonna take that shit and stretch it out so far and whatever and make it way more than what it was. Like, she got hella offended. I didn't even peep. So yeah, we're walking out and whatever. And yeah, we're walking past the group of guys and whatever. But promise you, none of them niggas is checking for her. None of them niggas is checking for me. Like, these are like some little white preppy guys and whatever. I don't know what type of vibe they're on. I didn't care. It wasn't like, fuck out of here. Like, what? Anyways, so she called the Uber so we can go to the club and stuff like that. I mean, to the next club. And when we get down and we get off the elevator and stuff and step outside, we see our Uber driver pull off. Like, so we're like, what the fuck? So then she checks the app and stuff like that, and there's somebody that took the fucking ride. So she's going ham and whatever at this point. We outside in the middle of we're not in the middle of the street and whatever, but like we outside and stuff, and she's over here just freaking out. And I'm just like, like, this is kind of killing my vibe. Like, girl, relax. I'll get the fucking Uber. I'll get the next Uber and whatever. Like, you've really done enough. It's cool. You know, like, I got this. So we get into the fucking Uber. Well, she's like, that it's not the point, and blah 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 blah. Somebody really came in my Uber and all this other shit and da da da. I'm like, girl. Woosah. If I got money and I'm offering to get a fucking Uber, bitch, fuck that Uber and who got in that fucking Uber. You're not even paying for this one. Relax. This one is on me. The fuck? We get in the fucking Uber and whatever. This girl's like, and I just think it's so funny how you was like, oh, why are you drunk? Are you drunk and whatever? Like, my friend, why would you ask that? Like, honestly, that gave some real, like, if you was a real bitch, you would have never said, like, she's going. Okay, so mind you, before we get into the Uber and whatever, I'm literally like, I'm a little tipsy and stuff like that. I am enjoying myself. I'm drinking my drinks and stuff like that. I don't give a fuck. Like, nothing's too serious to me. Oh my god, my voice. Nothing is too serious to me. Like, when I'm in my zone and whatever, like, it takes me a while. Like, but anyways, so yeah, I get in an Uber and whatever. So I look at the fucking Uber driver and I'm like, oh my god, you're so pretty. And she's like, oh my god, you're pretty too. Blah 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 blah. So then that's when homegirl done had it, and she's like, I just think it's so funny and whatever that you said blah 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 in front of those guys. Like, why would you do that? If you was a real bitch, you wouldn't do that and whatever. Da 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 da. No, that just made me feel a type of way. Da 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 da. I'm like, she's going ham. And it's just me, her, and the Uber driver and whatever. So I'm getting like hella embarrassed. I'm like, bitch, are you serious? She's like, are you gonna do that in front of people and whatever? I'm like, okay, whole time you're doing what you just thought I did to you in front of other people. But whatever, you know, I guess your feelings are extremely valid right now and more valid than anything else. So yeah, so fucking yeah, that happened and whatever. The whole Uber ride was fucking annoying as fuck. I had to cut her off mid-sentence and whatever, because I'm like, yo, so what do you want to do? Like, I'm all the way in bumfuck Providence and whatever, at the middle of the fucking night. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning or whatever. Like, we on our way to this club and stuff like that, but you acting crazy, and I don't know you from a hole in a fucking wall and whatever. And I kept emphasizing that. Like, girl, I don't know you like that. She's like, why do you think I was drunk? I don't know. Maybe you fucking, you was acting stupid and whatever for like common sense shit and stuff. So, like, I don't know. I'm sorry that I don't know how you fucking act. I didn't know you're fucking, like, you know, ditzy, just sober and shit like that. Because apparently she's sober and she's not drunk and she's not even drunk and da 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 da. And I'm just like, okay, girl, like, damn. Damn. So, yeah, I'm like, I'm in an Uber. I'm like, so what you want to do? Because, like, I'm not about to be sitting here stranded in the middle of the night and you be like, yeah, so I don't know what you want to do. Da, da, da. Like, let me know. Let me know now, actually, so I could figure shit out. She's like, I just want to stop talking about this. Like, you're dragging it. Da, 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 da. I'm just like, I'm dragging it? That's crazy. Bitch, you're over here making me feel uncomfortable in a city I am not from in the middle of the night. Confronting me about some shit that is retarded. Any fucking ways. So, like, bitch, you moving scary. I'm not gonna lie. You scaring me, friend. So, anyways, she's just like, yeah, I just wanted to trap it and da 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 da. So I think about the situation and whatever. I'm like, I'm not down the street from my crib and whatever. Let me just see how this plays out. If anything, obviously I got money and whatever. I could just get myself back to my crib and whatever. So it's cool. So yeah, we ended up going to the club and whatever. The second club is some African club and whatever. So we go. It's like cool, whatever. So when we get in, we go to the bathroom and shit. Some girls walk up to the bathroom and blah blah blah. So homegirls over here just like, oh my god, like, you know, just being loud. She's a loud person and whatever. And I feel like that's how she's like outgoing or like extrovert and stuff like that, because she'll just be like, she'll just be saying shit mad loud, and then she'll just like probably include other people in the conversation and stuff like that. So anyways, that's how we ended up meeting some girl. And some girl like that was at the bathroom, she was like, oh yeah, I'm like, do you guys want to come to my section? It's me, my boyfriend, and my friend, and blah 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 blah. This cute little black girl and whatever. She was real curvy and shit. So like, cool, yeah, hell yeah, let's go to her section and shit. We ended up going to her section with her and her nigga and whatever, and her friends, or da da da, her nigga's friends, whatever the fuck. So her nigga's friend was feeling me and stuff like that. It's like some fucking older African dude with the fucking thing on his head and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, okay, do we got money? Like, but like young Prince out here fucking balling in a club and stuff like that. Me being like whatever, because these motherfuckers is not balling at all. We gonna get there. Actually, to be honest with y'all, I feel like I'm gonna cut this short. I need to do a part 2 and whatever, because this video is already 30 minutes long, and that's crazy. I didn't even get to roll up my split. So you know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna leave it as a part 2 and what, well, this is part 1 and whatever. Guys, like this, comment, subscribe, and then the next video that I do, I'm gonna do a smoke session and stuff like that. And yeah, so like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next video.